Hi, folks. Let's read a section of this very cool book from the 1970s called The Bee Gees, a photo bio. What's not to love? Let's explore it, shall we? The Bee Gees, a photo bio by Kim Stevens. Nice picture on the front. There have always been those who say the secret of the Bee Gees' success is simply that they can sound like whoever's hot at the moment. In reality, the Bee Gees always sound like the Bee Gees. They have been called everything from geniuses to Beatle clones, worshipped and put down, and somehow the Bee Gees have consistently managed to be noticed. The Bee Gees, a photo bio by Kim Stevens. Written in the height of the Bee Gee mania period, 1978. You know, Barry is the only Bee Gee still alive at the moment. Here he is in the center. His brothers, sadly, as well as Andy, who's not pictured here, have passed away. Robin and Maurice. So, yep, the Bee Gees. Now, let me skip up to this section that I think is just written in. Look at this, Bee Gee Mania. What's not to love about that? I got this for 50 cents. That is even better. So, here's one of them on a bicycle. Let's take a look at this right here. It's impossible for anyone to imagine what would have happened to the group after their breakup if they hadn't managed to swallow their collective pride, resolve their difficulties, and start putting out records again. After all, the bulk of the Bee Gees' hit collection was written after their initial success in the 60s. Everyone can be thankful that the Bee Gees' ties to one another were strong enough to help them eventually overcome their differences. If they hadn't, the 70s would have had a lot fewer hits to contend with. And now my favorite part. We are now in a period of Bee Gee mania. Everyone who's anyone seems to be singing the Bee Gees tunes. The radios spew forth Bee Gees music at all hours of the day and night. Bee Gees songs pour from the speakers at theaters and drive-ins. Love that, drive-ins. All across the United States and Europe. The Bee Gees' smiling faces gaze out from the covers of magazines, record albums, posters, motion picture ads. It's a Bee Gees blitzkrieg, and no one is immune to it. People who'd never even heard of the Bee Gees a few years ago can now identify them as Barry, Robin, and Maurice. They are a living legend. There you have it, Bee Gee Mania. The Bee Gees, a photo bio. I'm hanging on to this puppy, folks. I'm not selling that on eBay. I'm hanging on to that. Thanks. Thanks for taking a tour with me. And go listen to some Bee Gees songs. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. What's not to love?